Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. No, this is not the One Piece review. Before I get into this review of, afterthoughts on the fairy tale movie. Oh my god. Whatever. That little rant I did on the Bleach chapter, well, that was just mean, And I was looking at the comments, and people are right. We're probably going to get a full kind of thing where it's going to be important. This is important shit that Kubo brought in at the end of this chapter. So I can definitely see what's going on here. And it's going to have some relevance. Because there was one thing I was going to bring up in my review that I did not. And that was the term of true blood that I believe Grand Fisher said. So we might find out the truth behind that, and I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give this a chance. This has real promise to it. So yeah, that's the whole bit. Now, fairy tale movie. Oh, what do we see? There were a few things in this movie that made me go like this. Oh my god, this movie. I know this is going to sound really fucking stupid to do. 8 out of 10. Almost a 9, 10, and people would pick Bonkai. This is fairy tale. It's true, but there were several things about this movie that I looked at and I was like, oh yeah. Here are the things about this movie that really impressed me. Number one, and pretty much, I should state the obvious, like what was about the movie. It was about this girl. Basically, her name's Eclair, and she's from this village, the Fire Village, and their responsibility, the Fire Village, was to make sure the Phoenix Stone does not rejoin itself, because they sacrificed so many people in the village to seal the Phoenix and make sure that it doesn't come out. And I was big on the image because it was this fairy tale movie, the Phoenix Priestess, the whole bit. Now, there were several things about this movie that made me go like, wow. And that's why there are several reasons why I'm doing this 8 out of 10. Reason 1, Natsu. And you're probably thinking, Bonkai, you're trolling. No, I'm not. And I gotta give up props to McWhirlpool Inc. He told me about this. In this movie, Natsu, his flames, hand-drawn. I'll be the first to say this right now. Those crappy flames he has in the anime? Get the fuck out of here. They should be putting these flames in the anime. Just saying. They looked really good. I was impressed. I was like, wow, that was awesome. It was flowing. I was like, oh man, that's great. I should put this in the anime. But probably the reason why, the animators are probably, they don't want to do that. Just want to do digital. Which is kind of sad, because you want to, that's number one. That's one of the reasons why I thought this movie was actually pretty damn fucking good. Reason 2? I know this is going to sound stupid, and I know I'm going to start sounding like Bushido Spear. Fan service. More importantly, Lucy with some fan service. Early on in the movie, this is part where she's taking a shower. Oh, yeah! She's taking a shower, and and what was it again? Yeah, she's taking a shower, and she's done taking a shower, And then the enemy comes and it tries to attack Eclair. The enemy is basically this guild called Calcoon, and they get away from the enemy. The guy is chasing them. Natsu comes in and Gray, and they stop him. They get him away. And Gray's was pretty good too in this movie too. And there's a part where they come back, Natsu and Gray, and they see Lucy, and her towel comes off. I was like, no, awesome. I was so. People think about pedo here, but man, awesome fan service. Because you look behind her, Lucy, camera looks behind her, and her ass is showing. I was like, oh, damn. Fan service in full view. And that was the second reason why I thought this movie was boss. The two other reasons why I thought this movie was boss. Third reason, the villains. Oh my god. This guild, Calcoon, one of the villains was this guy named Dist. Dist. Go look it up. I think that's his name, hopefully. And he had gravity magic. Holy shit. Or at least he had the ability to take things and move them around. I was like, wow. It was just chucking Natsu and Happy all over the fucking place. And I was like, wow, that's great. And there was just two other people. One girl, she had canceling magic. I was like, boss. Much better than Oprah. This was actual, like, she would cancel out everyone's magic all at once. I was like, wow. Of course, Urza beat her up in the end. And this other guy, he had the Shadow guy. We had the Shadow guy. Yeah, he fought Gajio. He was pretty boss too. But the guy with muscles had these bullets, magic bullets that went through, and stuff. And he was all right. Nothing too special with that guy. But Dist, the girl with blonde hair, I forgot her name. Canceling magic. Those two were awesome. And the Shadow guy was okay too. And that's like the third reason I like this movie. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. The final reason, the ending. The ending was, quote unquote, pretty boss. And here's what I noticed. Watching anime that as long as I have, specifically, watching ongoing shows like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, when you see majority, not just those shows, but majority animes that make movies, that make the first movie of the series, and they introduce a new character in the movie, chances are that character, they're not going to make another appearance. Because, it's a trend. It happened in Bleach, Memories of Nobody. You got Saya. I think that was her name. I had to go check that out. She died. Now, if anybody... Oh! Know that. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Bleach, Memories of Nobody. And even... I don't want to spoil it, but Heaven's Lost Property, Angel Lord of Clockwork, there's a new character that's introduced in there, and something happens to her, so forth. And in this movie, you have Eclair. And what happened here, which I had a feeling was going to happen, and this is why I thought this movie, in the end, was pretty damn good, this ending. Okay, Makarov, he basically steals from the Magic Council this arrow. And the whole point is basically is that in the end, I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but in the end, the Phoenix obviously gets released, and they don't have a way of sealing it. So Makarov steals this arrow that Urza is going to shoot at the Phoenix. Now, the problem here is I fully did not understand in the movie what it meant when they destroyed the Phoenix. But apparently what it meant was, if they destroyed the Phoenix, Eclair has the blood of a Phoenix. And so there's a secret behind that, and I'm not going to tell you everything about Eclair, but at least to say, Urza wasn't informed by Makarov what would happen to Eclair if... And then Urza made this face that I've never seen her make, and I was like, wow. She was like, holding her head down like she fucked up. And Makarov, and he said something about burying it or something. So, and then there was a moment that this was sad. Listen, anyone who hates Lucy, fine. But this moment in the end of the movie, you gotta feel for Lucy. I know King would say, fuck the bitch, or something like that. Would say, get the fuck out of here. She deserves to die. This was a sad moment for Lucy. This was like a moment where you say to yourself, wow, you know? And let me just say it right now. I think it was a little bit over the top with Lucy. I think it went a little bit too far because she was crying like nobody's business. And then there's this nice scene when Eclair, and she had a chicken thing that was alive, kind of like happy. They leave. And Eclair thanks Natsu and everything, and Happy's crying. Natsu's not crying at all, but he understands. And he goes down there, and Eclair tells her to go, Lucy's probably really sad now, and go comfort her and everything. And he hugs her, and it's a real Nalu moment, if you will. Natsu, Lucy. Just like Ichi-Hime, with Ichigo and Orihime. This is a Nalu moment. And it was pretty touching. Pretty touching. And those are probably the reasons why I give this 8 out of 10. Like I said, Natsu's fire, the fan service early on with Lucy, the villains, and the ending. Those are the 4 reasons why I give this 8 out of 10. And I thought this was a good movie. This was not too bad. If Fairy Tail continues and they decide to make another movie, great. That'll be awesome. So, yeah, and that's pretty much my thoughts on this. But that fan service with Lucy. Tasty. Oh, great. Now I'm sounding like freaking Bushido Spear. I'm going to get a call from Bushido Spear. Just know it. But anyway, this was a good movie. Kind of hard to get involved with watching a Fairy Tail movie. I understand that, but it was pretty emotional in the end. I liked it. It was kind of funny. There's a scene where Natsu in the end is fooling around with Gajio, and the credits are rolling, and he's like making his face, and he looks at Lucy, and Lucy's like smiling and laughing and enjoying herself, and it's like, And there's a moment where she sees Eclair with her parents and it was a touching moment. So it was a good movie, and that's all I got for you guys. And I might as well come out of the bag. Hey, if anyone watches this and says, you spoiled me, well, fuck you. Listen, Eclair dies. Okay, come on. Move on. If you watch the whole video and you get up to this point, Eclair dies. I mean, what am I gonna do? But and that's all I got for you guys. So this was a good episode. Like I said, the movie was good. Go check it out when you got free time. It's kind of sad in the end, but I liked it. It was done well. I want Natsu's flames done like this in the fucking anime. Come on, people. Push it. Go call to the animators who animate Fairy Tail and tell them, hey, hand you on, motherfucker. So this is Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. One Piece chapter is after this, so look forward to that.